Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon, so you never miss any new updates, cause whenever we upload new video you will get a notification on your phone.
Fire Prevention and Loss Control. Introduction. All personnel, whether KOC or contractors employee working in company premises, are committed to contribute, promote and establish safety as an accident prevention and loss control strategy. It is intended to summarize the recommended practices and precautionary measures in regard to fire prevention, communication procedure in emergency, loss control equipment and familiarization schedule towards asset integrity scheme. Fire stations. A. The company has its own fire stations, one each for S and EC, on K and WK areas. These stations work round the clock to cater the emergency demand for damage control issues. The respective fire station can be contacted through radio on dedicated channel, identified as KOC, Fire Channel, as well as through telephone on the following contact numbers. B. The following minimum information need to be provided when reporting an accident or incident to the respective fire station. Identification of reporter, such as name, designation, and department. Nature of accident, incident. Location of accident, incident. Date and time of occurrence for accident, incident reported. Personnel and equipment involved in the incident, accident. Name and telephone number of immediate supervisor. And B. Assure the message is understood at the other end. C. What to be reported. Occupational injury, traffic accident, fire, damage to equipment, oil, gas or chemical leaks, suspected objects, explosive ordnance device, bomb threat, near-miss cases, security incidents. Fire prevention. It is the prime duty of all personnel to take utmost care and necessary measure to prevent fire at the work locations and its surroundings. The following precautions must be kept in view as a preventive action. D. Reduce the possible risk of fire by maintaining a high standard of housekeeping. Any unexpected smell of gas, burning, smoke should be investigated thoroughly and the source shall be identified along with loss control action to be taken immediately. Such occurrence must be reported to the respective area fire station. C. Smoking is not allowed inside company operational facilities. The individual must deposit cigarettes and lighter, matchbox to control room prior to stepping towards plant area. C. All cotton rags, oily waste materials, oil-soaked gloves etc., must be disposed of in a safe manner to a covered metallic container, which shall be emptied out regularly. D. All flammable liquids such as paint, thinners, etc. should be properly segregated and stored in a safe location and the necessary safety sign posted over there. The quantity stored must be kept to the minimum required and the container's lids or cover must not be left in the open condition. E. Any leakage or spill of hydrocarbon liquid, vapor or chemical must be arrested, cleaned and disposed of immediately in a safe manner. Refer Chapter 7 for further detail. F. The extreme care shall be taken while dealing with pyrophoric deposits, iron sulfide, particularly when opening equipment, vessels, piping, pig barrel etc. If pyrophoric scale deposition is suspected, then the equipment/piping/vessel must be sufficiently wet with water, preventing air contact with pyrophoric scales. Refer to Chapter 11 for further detail. G. No maintenance activity shall be taken up without authorization through required work permit. The equipment installation, commissioning, decommissioning including electrical isolation, de-isolation shall be carried out by the competent and authorized person in compliance to work permit system. Refer to Chapter 10 for further detail. H. The necessary care should be taken to ensure inhibition of potential fire hazards prior to leaving a room unoccupied. I. Any fault, defect or malfunction noticed in the damage control or firefighting equipment must be reported to fire team for necessary action to replace, Refill or repair as per procedure. Precautionary measures. A. It is strictly forbidden to carry the following items into hazardous areas, as defined in Chapter 1 matches, lighters and any source of ignition. Mobile phone, pager, torchlight, camera, electronic gadgets or any spark potential equipment that are not intrinsically safe. Any battery or power-operated equipment, which are not certified for respective hazardous areas classification. The use of any spark potential equipment shall be regulated by the controlling team, asset owner in compliance to work permit procedure. Refer Chapter 8 for further detail. B. Smoking is not permitted in hazardous areas, however a smoking room may be designated in unclassified area with due approval from fire team and respect area HSE team. C. Warning notice prohibiting the entry of any ignition source and spark potential appliances shall be posted at the entrance point of all hazardous areas and operational facilities. D. Any electrical operated equipment to be carried inside a hazardous area must be certified for use in those areas by company approved certifying authorities of international recognitions. E. The source of ignition is listed hereunder, but not limited to, must be controlled by hot work permit. I. All naked flames, spark generating device, fire potential appliance, exposed incandescent materials including pyrophoric deposits, electric arcs etc. 2. Electric and gas welding equipment. 3. Blow lamps, stoves and boilers. 4. All internal combustion engines, petrol-driven. V. Any electrical generator, equipment and machine capable of producing source of ignition. Vi. Power-operated grinding and cutting machines. 7. Hand-operated metallic tools in contact with dry concrete, stone or masonry. 8. Power-operated ferrous tools. 9. Grit or shot blasting machines. X. Needle guns. Fire response. F. Emergency evacuation procedure as developed by each group. Team should be placed at prominent location in the respective premises. This procedure should clearly state the safety response in the event of a fire and subsequent evacuation to the designated assembly point through nearest emergency exit. G. The general response in case of fire is summarized hereunder with the intention to minimize the anticipated loss. I. Raise the local alarm, either by breaking the cover glass at manual call point or shout for assistance. 2. Call the fire station by telephone, radio or other suitable means. 3. Attempt to fight the fire using the nearest available equipment without exposing yourself to imminent danger. 4. Isolate the fuel or energy source. Persons familiar with the apparatus or plant concerned should do this. V. The persons with no assigned task for emergency situation must leave the premise by the nearest emergency exit and report at the designated assembly point, muster station. Vi. Firefighting crew should be briefed about the prevalent danger due to presence of any hazardous material, pressurized equipment or other risks at the scene of fire. Refer Appendix -5 for detailed information on fire extinguishers and damage control equipments. C. Small fire can be fought by available persons on the spot under the supervision of the senior-most person. However, firefighting crew take over from them on arrival at the scene of incident. D. Based on the potential severity and contingency, the senior-most person will decide the further action after due consideration. I. Any further assistance or rescue needed from internal or external support agencies to minimize the damage through control measure. 2. Ensure evacuation has been or is to be carried out and all persons are accounted for. 3. Instigate a search or investigation if necessary. 4. Demarcation of immediate danger zone and raising necessary barricade to prevent intrusion. V. Arrange for additional control and communications facility. Vi. Keep senior management informed of the current situation. E. The requirement of additional resources including manpower or material for damage control or operational reason must be placed at an earliest. F. If at any stage it is assessed that event has escalated to a major incident, then emergency procedures as laid down in Chapter 14 will become into force. G. Once the immediate danger is resolved, the concerned supervisor will ensure that a detailed report is submitted to management along with recommended preventive measures and rehabilitation scheme. Refer Chapter 4 for further detail. Injury to personnel. H. The relief assistance for personnel injured in the course of a fire or emergency situation shall be dealt under medical first aid regulations. Refer Medical First Aid and Industrial Accident in Chapter 4. I. Immediate assistance can be approached by calling Ahmadi Hospital on telephone numbers 66777, 3982222, or through radio, channel, KOC, medical, providing necessary detail for nature of injury and casualty. D. The instruction for reporting of injuries and accidents are detailed under Industrial Accidents in Chapter 4. Fire alarms, drills and equipment testing. J. There are various types of fire detectors such as smoke, flame, UV and infrared, heat detectors and manual call point, break glass cover, have been installed at different location in company facility with the intention of alert and control measure. K. These detectors should be function tested at least once in 3 months, taking all override action in consultation with respective maintenance and operation teams. A status report of such periodical testing shall be forwarded to fire team and respective area HSE team for information and advice. C. Evacuation drills for company facility should also be conducted at least once per year. The evacuation scenario should conform to a reasonably real event, considering circumstances prevalent including its operational and HSE impact. However, the familiarization drill without total evacuation may be conducted once in 3 months in agreement with asset owner, fire team and respective area HSE team to enhance the confidence level in case of real emergency situation.
Please give comment and suggestions.
Thank you.
Subscribe our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thank for visit our channel. See you next class.
Thank you.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon, so you never miss any new updates, cause whenever we upload new video you will get a notification on your phone.